Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday. So today I have a bonus video for you and it is a candle review. So this is my review of Yankee Candle's Tarte Tatin. And I believe that I'm saying that right. If I'm butchering it, I'm sorry to the French people out there. I happened to find this candle on accident at my local Yankee Candle outlet. This actually isn't readily available in the US. It was released for the summer of 2015 in Europe. I hope that maybe they will bring this to the US. I don't know why my outlet received this candle, but they had 4 of them when I was there one day, and I snagged all of the ones that they had. As soon as I smelled it on Cold Sniff, I knew that I would love it as like a fall transitional candle. I'll talk a little bit more about the fragrance here in a second. This is probably my 4th or my 5th burn of the candle that is sitting in front of me here, and each burn has been absolutely perfect. This is probably one of the best performing candles that I've had from Yankee in a really long time. These do have a pour date of 2015, and you can tell that on the bottom of the candle there is a vertical number towards the right part of the label, and the first 2 numbers are going to indicate the pour date to you. So on the bottom of these, the 2 numbers that it starts with is 15, so that means it was poured in 2015. This is just the medium jar. They did get a couple of large jars in my store, but those were snagged up almost immediately. And I got these as part of a special where they had the medium candles for like, I think it was 3 for $28. So anyway, I grabbed whatever they had in stock and I left my phone number with them and asked them to call me if they get any more. So this is actually a European candle, and the way that you can tell, you won't really be able to see it because of the lighting, but under the Yankee Candle it says a passion for fragrance, and on the US candles it actually says America's Best Love Candles. Also, instead of giving you the weight in ounces, it tells you in grams. So this was definitely not intended to be sold in the United States, but we got lucky. And I know that Liz and Will, I will link their channel down below. They also do a lot of candle reviews. They're fantastic. They're a husband and wife team. They did a review of this candle as well, and I will link that down below for you. You should definitely go check it out. Our reviews are going to be really similar because this really is, in a lot of ways, a very basic scent, but just a delicious, like, fall transitional scent. So when you smell this on Cold Sniff, it really honestly smells almost exactly like what it smells like when it's burning, except slightly warmer when it's burning. That sounds dumb, but if you burn candles a lot, you kind of know what I'm talking about. So this is just a really fresh, crisp, tart apple scent with like a hint of that like bakery, like crust type note. It's very simple. It's not complicated. You do get a little bit of spice in this, but it's not a super spicy candle. It almost smells like an apple pie, but more tart, or like a really tart apple pie. You get a little bit of cinnamon, a lot of sugar, like just a hint of nutmeg. Sorry, I'm smelling the lid over here. It's just, yeah, it's basically like a really, really tart, like American apple pie. It's so good, and I can tell you, like, I smelled a bunch of other apple candles at Yankee, both at the outlet as well as my regular store, and I could not find anything that I thought was an exact dupe of this. I really like apple scents, but they have to be really tart apple scents, and they have to be like sweet tart apple scents. So one of my favorites is sugared apple. So I feel like if you love sugared apple, you would love this particular scent. Now, again, it may not be super easy to find, but if you live near a Yankee Candle outlet, it is definitely worth a trip to see if they have some of these or some of the other candles from the Cafe Culture collection in stock. I know that other people in the US were able to find the Pano Raisin as well as the Chocolate Truffle, which were the other 2 candles that were released at the same time as this guy. So I think it's worth keeping an eye out. If I could send a little note to Yankee, I would say you should make this and you should make it in bulk because I will buy so many. In terms of throw, this is a really good performer for me. I would put it at about a 7.5, maybe an 8. It's not the strongest candle that I have in my collection, but I think that's okay because it's one of those ones that is nice to sort of just have like a faint whiff of in the air. So it's probably a medium throw. In a larger room, it does tend to get lost a little bit. So when I put this downstairs in my open concept living room, kitchen, dining room area, it does get a little bit lost. But that's why I bought the 4 so that I could double it up down there if I wanted to burn it. But I have it in my office right now and it fills this entire space really, really easily. Granted, it's not a large office space, but you know, it fills this room very easily. And I'm just really pleased with the performance of the candle. The, you know, the wick is perfect. It doesn't lean. It hasn't moved at all. The flame is nice and tall. The wax pool, it takes a while to get going. So, you know, don't expect to light this candle and then plan on blowing it out like 35 or 45 minutes later. You're going to have to give this a good hour to pool out completely, but that's pretty usual with the paraffin wax from Yankee. So keep that in mind. But yeah, so that's it. I really like this and I hope that I can find more or that they choose to release this scent in the US as well. So if you are able to find it, I give you a big fat high five and I'm jealous. I wish I could find more. Again, I left my phone number at the store with one of the associates and I was like, please, if you get any more of these, like I would drive down that day to come get them. So anyway, 2 thumbs up. To those of you in the UK and Europe, you're very lucky. You should snag this up while you can. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Leave me any questions down below and please subscribe if you're new. Have a great day. Bye-bye.